Today I'm with two times national champion Luke Turner of Phoenix Fire ABC in Warrington. Thanks for doing this, Luke. I appreciate it. How are you doing?
Pleasure, mate. Doing really good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Now you've just won a national title, haven't you? How did that tournament go? Was it difficult to win?
It went really well, to be honest. Started off in the quarterfinals with the lad who I beat from the last tournament in the youth cadets in the final. I beat him on a unanimous decision, obviously 5-0 with the judges again. So I boxed really well, but probably one more convincing than last time as well, to be honest. And the semi-finals, I boxed the London champion from Repton, a good kid like, and I won unanimous against him as well. So and also won unanimous in the final. So boxed really well, yeah, all tournament, to be honest. So very pleased, yeah.
From the clips that I've seen, you're punching harder as well. Have you found the break from COVID and you growing those couple of years, has it made a big difference?
Oh yeah, it's made a massive difference. I think having that break from boxing for those good few months, like, it done me well. Like, it gave me time to grow and obviously be able to eat what I want and stuff. It allowed me to grow into my new weight, so I could so I developed a lot more. So probably did develop a lot more punching power along the way.
And like I say, since COVID, you've been very successful, haven't you? That wasn't your first title.
Yeah.
You'd won another one, hadn't you, before that?
Yeah, that was the youth cadets, the one that took place in November in Banbury. So yeah, happy to win this one as well. Like, with the England talent pathway being back on, whereas obviously when I won the youth cadets, the talent pathway wasn't on, was it? Obviously because of COVID and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to get on the England squad through winning. So this one means a lot more this time.
And what was the key to the success?
The key to success for me was just sticking to the game plan all tournament. So me and Craig, obviously I've worked on a lot of things leading up to the championship, because we knew each opponent that was going into the championships and studied each style. So we had like a game plan for each opponent. So the main thing was sticking to the game plan. So yeah.
Now you mentioned Craig Gaskell, who I was a coach with at Astley VIP before he went to Phoenix. Very good coach. Why do you two work so well as a team together?
We get along, and I feel like ever since I started working with Craig would tell me to work on something, and I'd go away and work on it for a few weeks, and then I'd be doing it in sparring, and then it'd just be working perfect. I mean, each thing that he's told me to do has just worked so well in sparring competitions and stuff. So it's just I've come on loads working with Craig. So yeah, can't thank him enough, to be honest.
Also, I know you're happy at your club, because that's the club you started your boxing career at, Phoenix Fire ABC in Warrington. What is it about that club that you love, Luke?
It's just good. Feel like home there. Like, everyone gets along. It's good atmosphere to training. So yeah, just enjoy it.
And can you give me two memories? Your first amateur bout and the favourite amateur bout. I know you've had quite a lot now, but you're the favourite one in your career so far.
The first amateur bout was, funnily enough, it was 6 years ago. I think it was last Sunday. Yeah, it was like so 6 years ago on that day was my first bout, and then on the same day 6 years later won that title. Yeah. So my favourite bout was probably, I think it'd be, I'm just trying to think now, there's been loads of like good bouts I've had over the years. It'd probably be the semi-finals of the championships just gone. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. It was a good bout.
Was that against the Repton boxer?
Yeah, that was against the Repton kid, that, yeah. So he was a good kid, like, but I feel like my work rate and my counter punching just come on strong throughout the bout. So yeah, performed really well.
To reach that level, that top level that you're reaching now, you know, it takes the hard work from you, but it's also that support you get from family and friends. How important is that to you?
It's very important. Family and friends support have helped me reach a whole different level when I know I've got everyone behind me, backing me. So yeah, it's really good. Also, I want to say a massive thank you to my sponsor, SDS Roofing, for kitting me out with all my gear for the season, sparring kit, boxing shorts, head guard, all things like that. So yeah, couldn't have done it without them. And also want to say a massive thank you to Paul Booth and Body Project Calisthenics for keeping me in top shape with all my calisthenics training and conditioning, just all round, like just keeping me in really top shape, like so I can compete at the level I'm at.
I know that sponsorship that boxers get is so important, isn't it? It just takes the strain off.
100%. Makes life that bit easier.
And I know your dad's played a big part of your boxing journey as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, my dad's always pushed me since from a young age, even from being about 9-10 years old, getting me up to do sprints in the morning and stuff like that when I've not wanted to do them when I was a young kid and stuff. So yeah.
And he was a boxer as well, wasn't he? What do you know about his boxing journey?
He actually he got to an ABA final when he was, I'm not sure what age he was. I know he was early 20s, but he got to an ABA final, but had to pull out due to tonsillitis. So we're very unlucky, to be honest. But I know he had over 70 amateur fights, and he boxed in England against Canada, I think it was. So yeah, he had a decent amateur record. Like,
was he the reason why you went through the gym door in the first place?
Yeah. I was about 6 years old, and he just said to me, like, do you want to try boxing? Then I went to the gym for the first time when I was 6, and then I was sort of on and off until I was about 8 or 9, obviously, because you can't have your first skills belt until you're about 10. So closer up to that time, that's when I started getting in the gym a lot more often and doing a lot more work, sparring and stuff. So yeah, that's when I started taking it more seriously.
Have you boxed for England yet, Luke? Because if you've not, you must be on the
verge. I've actually not yet. No, not yet. But getting to the final of, well, just winning these championships has opened doors to me boxing for England. Like, I've just got on the England squad through winning. If you get to the final of the youth championships, you're automatically qualified to represent England in the Three Nations. So me winning the championships has obviously got me onto the England squad now. So I'm actually going to the European selection camp tomorrow. So hopefully that goes well, and I'll be going to the Europeans in April too.
And what do you think that would mean to represent your country?
Oh, that's something I've always wanted to do. That'd be really good, honestly. It's always been something I've wanted to do, represent England. Obviously winning the title is good, but to box for England as well after it it's obviously it's what I've always wanted to do. So,
and I know when I spoke to you a couple of years ago, the role models you looked up to, or the boxers you loved to watch, was Lomachenko and Tyson Fury, wasn't it? The good movers, which you are. Is it still that way? Who do you enjoy?
It's still Lomachenko and Tyson Fury, the likes of those. But I've been watching a lot of the Cubans in like the amateur. Obviously, they can't turn pro, can they? They're not allowed over there. But
Andy Cruz,
there's Julio Cruz, Julio Cruz. I've been watching all the likes of them, like trying to obviously see stuff they do and trying to get it off in my sparring, my bouts, working on stuff with Craig, similar. So yeah, it's the movement with a hands down that I enjoy watching. Like, yeah.
And one good mover, Amir Khan, he's boxing tonight. Who's your money on between Khan and Kell Brook?
I'm actually not sure. I think Khan could stop him early. Because, while he's sharp and stuff, fresh into the bout. But I feel like Brook comes on strong late into fights. So it all depends on the condition that they both come in, doesn't it, I suppose? But I feel like Khan could stop him early, but if not, Brook could finish him late on. We'll have to see. I'd
probably agree with that assessment. 50-50, isn't it, that one tonight? No idea.
You never know. It even could be the other way around. Even Brook could fade through cutting weight, obviously, and Khan could finish him late on. You never know, do you? Anything can happen in boxing. So
yeah,
it's one of them.
And it is a precious sport, and you're boxing, at the top of the amateur sport nationally at the moment. The pressure's going up. How do you deal with that, Luke?
I deal with the pressure really well, to be honest. I don't really get much nerves anymore. I sort of because I've done everything in sparring twice a week, almost every week leading up to the championships. Obviously, doing me 4 runs a week, stuff like that, training very hard. I sort of know in my mind I'm at peace because I know everything's done in the lead up to it. So I just go out and enjoy it now.
What is it about this sport? We know it's so tough. Why do you have this passion for boxing?
I just seeing all the boxers like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali from when I was from when I was young and stuff, seeing all them win, obviously world titles, all big fights and stuff like that. I just seen it from when I was young and thought, like, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I sort of enjoyed it as soon as I seen it.
And where does that journey want to go? What do you want to achieve in the sport of boxing?
So obviously I'm a senior. I turn senior next year, don't I? So the head guards come off and stuff. So open age. So I hope to go and win the senior championships. Obviously, I probably will be 75 kg, but who knows? I could go even bigger by then. But hopefully win the senior championships and then get onto GB and hopefully aim towards the Olympics.
And would you like to turn professional one day? Is that in part? I know.
Yeah, definitely one day. Yeah, I definitely want to turn professional, but obviously there's goals where I want to go first with amateur, getting on GB and stuff like that. Seeing where that ends up.
Well, Luke, it's great to see you doing so well in boxing, and I know you're putting the work in. All the best for the future, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate it.